Hello players, this is Ray, back again for some gameplay for you. This is exciting. This is going to be my first playthrough on the channel for Spirit Island. Had this on the shelf for years, and then finally this weekend I decided to spend some time, dedicate some time to learn it. So bear with me, this will be my third game only. Let's see how we go. I've set it up slightly differently just to get it onto the screen in an optimal kind of fashion. Yes, so what I've got is basically, let me just get that out of the way. I've got my 4 power cards here. Okay, so I've chosen, oh gosh, should have a look here. I've chosen Lightning's Swift Strike. So that is what I'm going to do. This is the easiest god apparently, and I've just randomly chosen an island, Island B, and I'm just going to read this out because this is the first time I've played. So Lightning Swift Strike, the child of a passing storm spirit, Lightning Swift Strike danced off the shores of the island many ages ago and liked it enough to stay. It spends much of its time resting and quiet, waking up to dance through the sky when the wind blows strong. It only concerns itself occasionally with the Dahan, usually appearing out of nowhere to send them off on some obscure errand. The Dahan cooperate, partly out of a wary respect for Lightning's power, but as much for the sake of the Thunder Speaker, Lightning's child, who is patron and ally of their people. So I'm going to try and explain it because I've got to talk this out loud as I play it as well. First thing I've got to do is set up, and it says I've got to put 2 presents on your starting board in the highest numbered sands. So the highest numbered sands is this one here, numbered 5. So I'm putting 2 presents on there. And the playstyle, virtually all offense to start with. Without a more defensive teammate, Blight may become a problem. Excellent at destroying buildings, less good at containing explorers. Using Thundering Destruction tends to be a burst affair. A turn or 2 to position and build up energy, followed by a really big turn. Starting powers are extremely focused on air and fire. Good for Thundering Destruction, bad for major power versatility. Its complexity is low, and summary of power is very good in offense, kind of low in control, a bit more in fear, very low in defense, and it's got some utility. So I'm going to flip this over. Then I'm going to put presents on the board with just the leftmost number revealed. So that will all happen there. I've put 2 presents already, so that goes out. Oh, actually, I might take them from here. I only just learned that you can either take it from the top or bottom. So I'm taking 2 presents from the card plays row instead of the energy row. I can put them in there, and that's a setup. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's do this. The final setup. We do an invader's initial action. So I've got to reveal the top card of the invader deck. The invaders explore. So the invaders explore the jungle, as you can see there. So basically, if there is a town or if it's near a coastal area present, it will have an explorer. So let me grab an explorer. An explorer makes its way into the jungle from the town there. At the jungle here, nothing else happens. Okay. Then we've got to put that in the build section, so that will start us off. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's start this. Okay, so no expectations. I'm not expecting to win, but I'll see if I can explain this as I go. Alright, so the first step, I've got these 4 cards. I haven't played them. I'm going to play them in this area. These are the 4 I have at the ready. It says here I can play up to 4 cards. And yeah, let's for growth, I've got to pick one of these three. So I can either reclaim cards, which doesn't make any sense. What I do is I can also add one, let me see, I can add one presence from one away from where my presence is, and I can gain 3. So why don't I just add one presence? I'm going to add it from here. That's right, I'm going to add it from here. One from the spot. I'm going to go here into the water world there, and I gain 3 energy from it. So that's my first step. Next I gain energy, the leftmost here, so it is 1, so I gain 4. And now I can play and pay for power cards. So I can use up to all of my cards here, and I've got 4 to spend. So I might as well play Harbingers of Lightning. Damage each 3. I might use Shatter Homesteads. And I'll play Lightning's Boon. Okay. So I can play these 3. I can't spend, this is cost of 3. So Shatter Homestead costs 2, which will leave me 2, and then Lightning's Boon cost me 1, so I've got 1 left. That's okay. Okay, next step is that I've got to do the fast powers. Now, it also has a special rule here for Lightning Swift Strike. Swiftness of Lightning. For every, I think, element, purple element you have, you may use 1 slow power as if it were a fast power. So I've got 3 here, so I've got 3 purple elements, which means I can use all 3 of them. Well, I can use these 2 because these are slow, that's fast. I can use these 2 in the fast phase. Let's do that, shall we? The Lightning Boon, this can target, may use up to 2 powers as if they were, I mean, that basically gives me that thing. So I will use 3. My innate power is also slow, so I can use my innate power. I can use all 3. I can use all my powers up first. Let's do that. Why don't I, because I have 3 fire and 3 purple, which I'm assuming is animal. I have 3 orange and 3 purple. If I have 3 orange and 2 purple, I can destroy a town. So I can target at least 1 from a site, which is here. Sacred Site has got the most, got more than 1 presence. Let's do this first. Thundering Destruction. Let's destroy 1 town because it's 1 away. That goes. That actually increases my fear by 1. Every time I destroy a town, fear is generated to the explorers, I guess. Okay, so that's 1. And I've got these 2 to do. What I can do, oh, I don't need to play that anymore. Oh well, okay, I don't need to play that. Let's not play that. This one, push 2 up. I'm wondering if I push these 2 up. That's 3, so that's gonna kill 2. Yeah, Ravage, build, nothing there. Yeah, maybe I'll push. So I'll use this card, Harbingers of Lightning. I'll push 2 of the Dahan. I can push them up, but it says I add 1 fear, generate 1 fear if you pushed any Dahan into a land with a city or a town, and I did. So that's another fear generated. Okay, so that is my fast powers all done. Invader phase, Blight phase, nothing happens. I'm using the very simple beginner's rule. I'm using that, no Blight cards, so nothing happens there. Fear effects, I haven't got 4 fear yet. Once I get 4 fear, I'll have to draw some fear cards. Now let's go into this Ravage. No one's there. Let's build. Invaders, if invaders are present, this is in the jungle. Here, I add a town. There's a town. Over here, there are no invaders. I don't add anything. And explore. Let's see what the invaders are doing. Explore. Anything next to a coast, we add an explorer. So that sand is going to get an explorer. or if it's next to a town, that one isn't, so that's okay. Then the slow powers, well, I've used all my powers anyway. And then time passes, so we put everything in the discard pile, which is here. And then we are off and running again. Okay, so what am I going to do? I've only got one card. Let's play for growth. Let me reclaim cards in here. I gain one power card. Now I'm using, again, since I'm a very new person to it, instead of having there is a minor power, major power, I'm using this, which says during setup, I've got to set aside these specific powers in this order. And whenever I get a power card, I just draw from this. So it just makes it a little bit easier. So I'm going to draw here. I've got Delusions of Grandeur. It is a fast power, and I can push an Explorer out. One from, one from, okay, that's good. All right, let's put that down there. And I also gain one. So this is the growth period. I gain one energy. I haven't put any presents anywhere, so I don't get to reveal anything else. Okay, now I gain one energy from presents, so I'm up to 3. I'll get 4 cards to play. So let's play and pay up to 4 cards. Now what am I going to do? Am I going to push someone out? I can push this guy out. Yes. Because I can push him from 1 away from target to any land. Okay. Okay, I might pay that for 1. Do Harbingers of Lightning again. So I only cost 1, so I'm down to 2. Destroy a town. Oh, I've got that one as well. Let's just do this for 1. Okay. Only to get the elements, basically. Alright, so that's done. Let's go to the fast powers. Now again, I can use, I've got 3 purple elements, so I can use all my slow powers as fast powers, so I might as well do that. This one says that I can use 2 slow powers as fast powers. Kind of null and void that. I just got them for the elements. So let's go, I'm going to go for 3. I'm going to use all my powers again. Oh, hang on. This one is a fast power as well. I can push. So Delusions of Danger. 1 space from a place of presence. I can push. So I might push this guy out. I hope that's right. I push it out to 1 land. Adjacent land. That's 1. Then I've got 2 I can play here. Oh no, that's a sacred site. Oh, I should have gotten that. Damn. Okay. I already see the problems of my ways. Okay. What I'm going to do is 1 from a site. I'm going to push these over here again. Okay. It's 2. Well, that's going to get blight. Okay. Oh, and here, 1 from the sacred site. I can destroy a town. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay. But I did that as well. So I pushed 2 back into there. The Dahana moving. Okay, that's the fast powers. Now, Invader, no blight, no fear. It's still only 2. The Ravage. Oh, I forgot to. Did I? Oh yeah, I forgot to go. I should have pushed them forward as well. Okay, so Ravage in the jungle. That's 2, which actually puts blight. So I take 1 blight off there. That's not good. And the jungle here, there's nothing, so that's fine. Building. If there's an invader, we build a town. Invader builds a town. Nothing over there. And then how does it explore? Mountains. This will have an explorer. and so will the other one because it is next to a town. So that's an explorer. Okay, now what I forgot last time, I've got to get rid of that. Got to move these along. Okay. Now we do the slow powers. Well, I've used up all my powers. They're all used. Then time passes. Okay. Then this goes into the deck. Alright. Now, what am I going to do? I need to... Two from the site. I can destroy a town. I can destroy a town there. Alright, I've got to pick my growth. And then this one will deal 1 damage to each invader. One from... Yep. One from... That. Yes. Well, these cost a lot. So I might go for the third option. Add 1 presence. Let's add 1 presence to... Has to be 1 away from what I have. Let's put him here, in there. 1 presence in there. Okay, so we gain 2, so we've got 3. Oh, it's not going to give me. Oh, yeah, and I gain 3 as well. Hang on, let me go. So I gain 3, and then now I count my presence 2. So that's that's what I wanted to do. So I've got 6. I should be able to pay for all of them. I'm going to play these. They cost 3 and 2. That will leave me just 1 left. I can't play 4 cards, I've only got 2. Okay, so fast powers. For every 2 purple elements, I get to play slow powers as fast powers. I might as well do that now. So I've only got 2, so I can't hit the Thundering Destruction. That's a hassle, but I can do these 2. So what I want to do, I'm worried about here though. I need to get some presence out. I have to do that next turn. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because Ravage will be here. There's more Blight there. That's terrible. Okay. Raging Storm. 1 off some presence. I'm going to damage each defender, invader. So I'm going to grab those 2 gone. Okay. And then Shatter Homesteads, I've got to add 1 fear. And then I am going to, 1 off, I'm going to 2 off the side actually. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I might, no, I have to get this one, 2. When I hit that 2, it generates a fear when you do, when you destroy 1 town. So that's 4, which means I will get a fear card. They go there, and I think that's right, and then I think they go back up again. Okay, so that's done as well. Alright, the fast powers are done. Blighted effects, nothing happens, but the fear effects, I do have a card. So this is, each player removes 1 invader from a coastal land. Oh great, let's just move this guy from the coastal land. Great, excellent. The fear effects happened. Now we've got Ravage, the sands. Ravage, this each time they damage the land, 1, 2, 3, 2 or more, you get a blight. So I'm losing my blight. And the land here, there's no one there, so that's fine. We build in the mountains. So the mountains, what's the building? If any invaders are present. None there and none there. I wonder if buildings are present. So build. If the land has more towns and cities, add a city. Do not build without, in all other cases, add a town. Do not build in lands without invaders. Okay, this one adds a town. Because we've got the city. Yes, but builds here, nothing builds there. Then we get the explore. What happens in the waterway off the coasts? Yep, that one just gets 1 explorer. Came in from the ocean. All right, then we move these along. Okay. So invader phase is done. Slow powers, that's all done. Time passes. Oh, that one's going to be a hassle there. Time passes. This goes back. And we are good to go. Alright. I'm going to have to do my growth to reclaim my cards. Get 1 power card. And gain 1 energy. Okay. Don't I've got another 2 from the presents. Don't get to add any presents. Alright. This is a hassle. 1, 3, 2, 5. That will destroy them, which is not good. That will... Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, I need my cards, right? Don't have any cards. Alright, so I've got these 4 cards and I've got 4 to spend. Really need to add presents. I should have added presents. But then I would have no cards. Maybe let me just go back a bit. Maybe it's counterintuitive. Maybe I don't have any cards. Maybe I'll use this. I got 4 on it and I can go up to 4 cards, but I don't have that. Let me just start. Oh, that doesn't help though, does it? Let me start adding presents. Yeah, let me just do that. 1, 2. So I'm going to pick the second one. Add 2 presents. Add presents away. Is that right? And add presents where you are. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. And add there, and then I'm going to add presents where I am. I'm going to add that as my strength. Okay, I don't know if this is right or not, but we'll give it a go. Okay, my fast powers, I've got none. And I can't do any of my slow powers because I have no cards. Blighted effect, nothing happens. Fear effect, nothing happens. Now let's ravage. Mountains are going to ravage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They get 1 blight. It's not good. And they destroy. So 5. That will destroy all the Dahan there. Dahan. And here, no one's there. That's fine. Waterways are going to build. I'm going to build a town there. And then that one is not next to build. It's got no invaders build. No, nothing there. Okay. And then explore. Coastal lands, they all come in. Got more explorers coming in the coastal lands. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, let's move that along. Okay, alright. Slow powers, can't do anything. Time passes. Okay, I got a fair few here. Alright, now I think I'm going to have to claim all my stuff. Let's get a power. I think I got a power there. So yeah, I got it last time, I didn't use it. So the powers, I did draw from the last one when I accidentally. Add 1 here. Presents, let's gain energy 3. So I've got 8. Okay, let's do this. Invaders, how do I get rid of the invaders? Damage 1 to each invader, 1 away. That one, oh yeah, that one away. I can get rid of them. Okay. Damage to each invader. Let's use that. That costed 3. Got 4 to spend. Gonna have to. How do I get rid of a? Okay. I'll use a 0, of course. 0 harbingers of lightning. Got 5 left. 4. Let's put Shadow Homesteads for 2. Yeah, and I think that's all I really need to do. Push one off. I can destroy one of them. 1, 2, 3. No. Gather up to 3. One away. Okay, maybe I'll put that. Cost of 1. Okay, these two. Alright, again, the powers, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 orange, 3 purple. Okay, and I can use 3 of my slow powers in the... they're all slow. In the first... during the fast powers. Okay. So we've paid for that. Now we've got to do fast powers. I can use 3 of these for my slow powers. I'm going to use these. Oh, I'm going to use this 3. I'm going to use an innate power. I've got 4 and 3. 1 away from a sacred site here. I'm going to destroy a city. Oh, destroys a city. I do put 2 fear though in there. Okay, that's 1. I've got 2 more I can play. 2 more. I'm going to play Raging Storm. 1 off every presence. I can do that and these. Let's damage 1 to each invader. I don't explore down to each invader. Okay, so that's big. 1. This is 1 off. I can take that. 2. Each invader. This one's gone. That was massive. And then damage 1 each here. So that's damage 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that's damaged. I've got 1 more to do. That's so cool. 2 from the sacred site. Damage 1, 2. They're going to ravage the water. Okay. And then I'm going to use this. I put 1 fear and I'll destroy 2 off the sacred side up to 2. 1 of the towns. And that will give all the fear. All the fear there. Okay. Alright. I didn't really use these cards, the other cards, but that's okay. Let's see what we get. That was all. Oh yeah, I can use them for the slow powers. So the invader, blighted, nothing. Fear, we got 1 fear card. Defend 3 in all coastal towns. Okay, defend 3. Okay, that's good. Well, I think I can defend 1, right? So, okay, so ravage. The waterway is nothing there. Okay, nothing there. Build in the coastal lands. Town and town. Build a town and a town. Okay. Town and a town. And I'll build another town. Okay. I'll build, yeah, there's no one in that coastal build. And then explore, so I don't build that last one. Sands, so we get explorers coming in the sands from the coast and nothing inland. Okay, so we move that along. And then we get the slow powers. Okay, so one off, I can push 2. Do I need to push 2 anywhere? No. No. Damage 1 or gather up 3. Maybe I'll gather up 3 just here. Gather up 1 from a site. Oh yeah, gather up. Just gather up there. Maybe I can push them towards there. Alright, time passes. They go up. They're up again. And that's it. Next turn. Okay, growth. We're going to put more presents. Yeah, we need to put more presents. Push 1. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. I need to reclaim. The blight is a problem. I might have to reclaim them. Gain 1 power card. Gain 1 energy. Okay, then I've got another 3 energy to get from my presence. On the line. And then I can play up to 4 cards. Okay. 4 cards again. Alright, 0. Harbingers, definitely. Oh, is that right? Yeah, definitely. I need to destroy. I've got towns there. Okay. Destroy a town. Destroy a town. And destroy a town and invaders. Okay, so there for 2. It's down to 4. I can destroy another town there. That's 2. Was it ravaging the coast? Oh, okay. Damage 1 to each invader. That's 3. And maybe I'll hold off. That's not good. 2. I need to damage. Oh no, I need to gather up. No, I don't think I played this right. But anyway. Target gains 3 energy once this turn. Target move. Okay. Maybe I don't do that one. Maybe I'll play Power Storm. And then I've got 1 to do. Let's do Lightning. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I'll play this right. Okay, so we're going to play the fast ones first. This one I can play 2 ahead. The coastal towns are going to ravage. Okay, I may do one or the other. So I'm going to do this one from the sacred site. I'm going to deal damage a town for 1 fear. That's 1. I can do up to 4 with them. So yeah. So deal damage 1. I'm going to use this one. Up fear. Destroy something up from 2 away. Let's I don't know if I can do this. 2 away. Let's just take this one off. I think either way I'm stuffed. The fear goes in. Draw another fear card. Okay, so what happens with the terror? The fear. Yeah. Okay. That goes across there now. Okay. All right. Yep, I'm using that one. I did that one. Excellent. Okay, I don't think I can do this. Okay, here, target spirit gains 3 energy. Once his turn, target may repeat a power card by paying its cost again. Oh, okay. Yeah. Target may repeat up to 2 more power cards by paying their cost. If I had 2, 2, 2, I don't. I got 2, 3. Oh, I didn't have a yellow. Should have played that one. Anyway, so I can play it again. Okay, I might play this power card again. 1 fear. Let's take up to 2 off. Let's take this one. Adds 1 fear. Okay, that's my card. Okay, push any. Okay, that's it. Alright, that's me. Now, blight effect, no. Fear card. Invaders are coming. We're in Terror 2. Defend 2 in all lands with presence. Each spirit gains 1 energy per sacred site. I got 2. So I got 3. Okay. they have in lands with they have in lands with invaders. There's one, so just take one off. Down to 2. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ravage 1. That deals 1 damage. That's fine. Nothing's there. This one deals 2. I'm a bit worried here because I think I die it. Because the cascading blight. So 2 or more it ravages. Is that right? 2 or more it ravages, and then I think it cascades. Let's see. Whenever you add blight to a land, if that land already has blight, which it did, you must add additional blight to one adjacent land, which is there. But I'm out of blight, so that's a loss. Bugger. The blight gets me again. Pretty fun game. There's a lot to kind of try and figure out. I've got to go back to the drawing board, reassess my strategy. Just have to get used to the cards as well, know what they do. But yeah, that was Spirit Island, the first play. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if I've made any mistakes. If you'd like to see more, I might try and modify the view, maybe to zoom in on the fear pool, stuff like that, the map, just so you can see it a bit better. But this was the first playthrough, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed that, and catch you next time for another playthrough. Until then, happy gaming. Catch you later.